What's happening, everybody? It is I once again, Mr. Cinema Junkie. And I have, like I've said, some Netflix reviews to do. And I'm going to start this one off with one that I saw about a week or so ago. Maybe a week and a half. Maybe. And it is the movie 47 Meters Down. Before I go any further, I just want to make one thing very clear. This movie was some bullshit. I shall proceed. When I first saw the trailer for 47 Meters Down, I got a pretty good gist of what the movie was about. These girls go in a shark cage. They go down a few feet into the water. They trip out and giggle and, oh, look at the shark, oh, look, oh my god, oh my god. And then the cage breaks loose and plummets 47 meters. Hits the bottom of the ocean. So many complications arise, like they can't come right up. Even if they break free and swim to the top, they can't come right up. There has to be like a 5-minute waiting period between there and the surface at a certain time, because if not, they'll get the bends, which is when you get air bubbles in your brain, and it's not good. It can kill you. My problem right off the bat was the fact that when I saw the trailer presented it as a shark movie. That's what I got from it. It was a shark movie. Upon watching the movie, the sharks were just part of the problem. I mean, you had injury. You had, like I said, the whole thing with the air bubbles in the brain, running out of oxygen. The sharks were there to kind of make the moment tense, but they were kind of short-lived. It wasn't like Jaws, okay? Like the last one of the I shouldn't say the last great shark movies, but it was, Jaws was the focus of the movie. Not there's all these dangers in the ocean and the sharks are just one of them and they will kill you, but look out for jellyfish and algae. Algae might wrap around your foots and scare you. It wasn't like, Jaws was it, man. There were no other dangers other than Jaws. 47 Meters Down presented a few different scenarios, but the sharks were a fairly big feature. One girl gets brave enough to swim outside of the cage to squeeze her way out and swim high enough to where she can get radio contact with the boat. Not me, okay? That was the first part where I was kind of like, I'm not suspending disbelief for this, because there are sharks out there. They saw the sharks. You can be brave all you want, but she was just very nonchalant about the whole thing, and I was kind of like, yeah, nobody's that brave. I mean, true, you want to get out of there, you want to get saved, you got to do something. Okay, so there's that. The one time that the shark, really makes its presence known, the girl's outside of the cage, and she gets attacked. Her whole face and body just gets trapped inside the teeth of the shark, and the shark swims off with her. And the girl in the cage, who's her sister, was like, oh no! Oh no! I am not gonna die down here. That's it? That was your mourning period? That was your sister who just got killed. She's just kind of like, fuck her. It's all about me now. And there are some other parts that really had me thinking. I mean, anyone who's watched anything about shark documentaries, Shark Week, anything like that, or maybe even, excuse me, I was eating dinner, I got a little something there. Um, or even other shark movies. One thing that they talk about sharks is not only their intelligence, but their ability to smell minute amounts of blood in the water from miles away. Okay? You get a nosebleed and drop it in the water and way off somewhere. Someone's like, smell that? That's blood in the water. And they will find it. These people were gashing their legs. They were gashing everything. And there was so much blood in the water, you expected them to be surrounded by sharks all the time. But that wasn't the case either. The sharks made their appearance ever so slightly. And then at one point, when this girl's all by herself, her leg is trapped under the cage, by the way. They're going up, and then they were getting saved, and then of course they fell again. And this time her leg got caught under the cage, and they couldn't lift it, and they couldn't get her leg out, and that was where some of that blood was coming. I would have thought she'd be buried in sharks. Well, she's running out of oxygen. And they had dropped a tank down there, a fresh tank of air down there to her. But it was out of her reach. So she turns around, and she grabs a harpoon gun, which maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. But I don't remember them ever having a harpoon gun. It could have been tucked away in their equipment, sure enough, but I don't know. Call it human nature. I see sharks. I have the harpoon gun ready. I'm at the bottom of the ocean, and sharks are surrounding my cage. I'm going to plug one of those suckers with a harpoon. But no, it's just there, laying there. And she reaches to get it so she can drag the air tank to her. And she winds up cutting her hand on the harpoon. Blood everywhere. No sharks. The sharks were in the immediate vicinity. But no sharks. No sharks come to check out the blood. In fact, I don't even see any sea life down there whatsoever. It was just kind of like, it was more of a frustrating movie to me. It was more of like, come on, man. There's more stuff at the end for me to complain about, but I'm not going to spoil it for you just in case you want to see this film. I will be that courteous and not give away key plot points at the end of the movie. I will say this, though. I was pretty disappointed with the overall outcome of the movie. I found the end result to be cheap shotty. I found it to be kind of like a little lazy in a way. I just was not impressed with it. I wanted to like this movie. I love movies like this, but it just was not doing it for me. It didn't do it for me. Was not impressed. The whole reason she goes into the damn shark cage is because she wants to live life on the edge because her boyfriend left her. Well, if you make stupid moves like that, I can see why he left you. You ninny? No, but she says it's because she's not adventurous enough. She could have done so many other things, man. But that's a stupid thing for me to say because the movie is about getting in a cage and going down where the sharks are. So if she didn't do that, it wouldn't be a movie. I actually hate when people do that. Like, oh, why did she do that? Because, well, that's what the movie's about. It's not like she's going to get on the set, okay, we're going to film the part where you go in the cage. Like, nah, I don't think I'm going to go in the cage. I think I'd rather go mountain climbing. Yeah, mountain climbing. Come on, guys. We're going to go mountain climbing instead. And the director's like, hey, wait a minute. I need you to get in the cage, get in the water. The movie's about sharks. It's 47 meters down, not 2 miles up. And I don't give a shit. I don't feel like going to the shark cage. That's stupid. Why would anybody get in a shark cage? You know what I mean? So yeah, I gotta forgive that, of course. I mean, that's what the movie's about. But I just saw a whole lot of missed opportunities. It kind of reminded me of the movie The Reef. I wanted to like that one too. Didn't care for it so much. Um, the only good thing about The Reef is that, I mean, the only good thing about 47 Meters Down is I saw it on Netflix as opposed to getting hyped about it and buying it on Blu ray like I did with The Reef and just feeling kind of cheated. Good news though, one of the best shark movies I've ever watched. I mean, for me anyway, I love this movie. Deep Blue Sea is spawning a sequel. Deep Blue Sea 2. Very imaginative, isn't it? But did I say that right? Very imaginative, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. It looks good. I mean, it looks like more of the same. They're altering the sharks' brains so they can figure out things and solve problems and take commands and all that other stuff. I absolutely dug Deep Blue Sea, and not too sure about the cast in this one, but the overall premise of it looks cool, and it looks like something I could definitely watch and enjoy. Looking forward to that one a lot. But as for 47 Meters Down, I give it a 3. Like, if you got absolutely nothing going on in your life and you've heard things about it, you say, well, you know what, this cinema junkie character, he don't always know what he's talking about. Let me, and I implore you to do that. Go make your own decisions. I'm just giving like a little, my own take on everything. You may think this movie's great. Who knows? High as a 7 or an 8. That's fine. A lot of people like The Descent. I didn't really care for it. But I will say The Descent is way better than 47 Meters Down. So yeah, I mean, I could be completely mean, give it a 0, but it's not that deserving of such a low score, but a 3. Something I will never own, something I will never watch again, no matter what. No. Anybody says, hey, let's watch 47 Meters Down. It could be all my best friends I haven't seen in years, and they all want to watch that movie. I'll either go outside, let them watch their movie, or I will vote it down and say, let's watch something else. So, there you have it, guys. 47 Meters Down. Blech. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. And I'll have another Netflix review or a DVD review. Who knows? I haven't been to the movies in a long time. I think I'm way overdue for a theater flick. But let's see what happens. I might have something up my sleeve as far as theaters are concerned. That's all I'm going to say. Till next time, guys, take care. And I will see you all real soon.